the ECB could be embarking on billions moving into Stellar XLM. Now, how have I derived at that? Well, firstly, thanks for coming back, you guys. I've been away for a while, been on a bit of a move. Just moved down to the west coast of UK. Not too far from London, but far enough to get some nice sun and sea. But yeah, thanks for coming back, and let's talk about this money that hopefully should trickle into the crypto markets and into Stellar XLM from the ECB, triggering the effect of the G7s buying up 10-year yield notes and bonds. Now, how have I derived at that? Well, I just caught on to a video from Mr. Gregory Mannarino. You should catch that video. He's a funny guy, great. He's funny, bear that in mind. So if you like to have a laugh, watch Mr. Mannarino. He's got some good input there, really. And so really you should give him a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going to go over his post and why I've derived at this conclusion, where we could start to see an uptrend from now. We could be seeing bottom. Fundamentally speaking, I think we're in. But I move forward. The ECB embarked on yet another round of debt market super rigging. This new round of market manipulation on an unlimited scale is further allowing central banks to continue inflation. So prices for everything will increase. But what does it tell us? If inflation is going to increase, something else has to increase. But anyway, just past Friday, it was Bloomberg who first broke this news about the ECB. The European Central Bank will unveil unlimited bond buying tool next week to help markets better adjust to steeper and faster interest rate increases. Yeah, you're hearing that right. That's exactly what they've said, and that's exactly what they're doing. And it's not just going to be the European Central Bank, it's going to be the Federal Reserve, the UK Treasury are going to be getting involved. They're all going to be, all the G7 groups are going to be involved in this inflation buy. Who's buying bonds? Who's buying notes? It's not Joe Bloggs off the street corner. It's countries. They are the ones buying up these bonds, these 10-year yield banknotes. Nobody else is buying these banknotes to that scale where they're moving the price by tens of basis points. It just doesn't happen like that. But inevitably, as they've done that, you know, the price of the Bixie is moved up, because that's where their money's going, into these bonds, the securities, right? It keeps their monies beyond securities. It's, you know, it's way up there beyond that. But anyway, let's talk about this. So, looking at the words of Bloomberg statement's report above, this unlimited bond buying tool is being sold as a way to help markets better adjust to steeper and faster interest rate increases. What is being left out in this report is this: unlimited buying of bonds by the ECB will be followed up by the Federal Reserve, and that is massively inflationary. So, moreover, this announcement by the ECB sparks a stock market rally on Wall Street last Friday. Unlimited bond buying is massively stock market positive, and we know that there is correlation. There's correlation between the stock market, in specific the Dow Jones, to crypto markets, and you could see the confluence there. You could see, if you look at the markets now, actually the total market cap is now closer to $1 trillion, whereas only at 800 billion, you know, before Friday. It's moved up over the weekend, and that's anticipation of this bond buying by the ECB, bond buying by the Federal Reserve, bond buying by the UK, Japan, all the G7 groups. So it's clear to me that with this report coming in and things happening in that respects, crypto market has likely found its bottom. And when Bitcoin, Ethereum move up, so does Stellar. But guess what? We have not had an alt season yet. A strong move. And when I say alt season, I mean we haven't had new all-time highs for Stellar, for XRP, for Bitcoin Cash, for Zcash, for EOS, and many others, Monero. Okay, these original strong cryptos that have strong use cases, privacy coins, utility coins. I want to say Bitcoin Cash because actually Roger Ver has a strong argument that Bitcoin is actually meant to be used as cash. And if you was around back in 2017, 2018, when market participants didn't really know how to buy and sell Bitcoin so that it doesn't lock up, and when I say lock up, I mean transactions aren't halted, okay, or aren't processed because there isn't enough nodes out there to process the transactions fast enough for weeks. Sometimes some people are waiting for their Bitcoin for months. That could have been the centralized exchanges, but if the block isn't complete, it's not complete, and you're not going to get your transaction, right? So they've obviously been able to work around that to buy up Bitcoin so that it doesn't affect the number of transactions at one point in time, because only 1 megabyte, so many transactions coming through, it's not going to be able to keep up. And that is why with this increase in block size, Bitcoin Cash actually has a use case, because it is a branch of Bitcoin, okay? And the argument is that actually originally Bitcoin was meant to be used like cash, but we all know that it's not fast enough, it's not quick enough, proof of work doesn't scale. We need to have something that's faster with its transaction speed, like Stellar, like XRP, that has real utility, that can move money from A to B within seconds, not days, weeks or months, seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, transaction complete. That's what we need, and that's where Stellar and XRP has its utility. So without further ado, billions flowing into the crypto market now over the following weeks. So is it a time to buy? I'll let you decide that. But for now, I'm Nathan, aka Nathan of Zion. Check out the next video. Smash the Zion coin up there. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day now. Take care.